taught us to love our enemies, put down our sword, and become peacemakers. He called us to pursue a bold new way of life, rejecting violence and living non-violently with one another. Non-violence is the way God wants us to live, and the Gospels are filled with many ways to do so. Non-violence is at the core of Christianity. Non-violence is a way of being that transforms conflict, disarms violence, makes peace, and builds a more just world. It is more effective than violence. It says no to violence and yes to the humanity of our opponent. It defeats injustice, not people. Non-violence taps the power of respectful dialogue, peaceful struggle, and non-violent action, a power that is critical to the survival of our common home and to achieving the common good. In a world of violence, injustice, and oppression, the Church is increasingly heeding the call of the Gospel to turn from the path of violence and instead to embark on the way of creative nonviolence. The Catholic Church is called to be a world leader for nonviolence and to bring Jesus' nonviolence to every dimension of the life of the Church. Nonviolence is the power of love in action, resisting and disarming violence, promoting human dignity, fostering reconciliation, justice, and peace through nonviolent means. It has 4 dimensions. It is the way of reconciliation, courage, empathy, solidarity, and humility rooted in the life of the God of peace and nonviolence. It includes daily care for community respect, constructive communication, inclusivity, participation, and interconnectedness. It is a spectrum of effective, cross-cutting approaches for preventing or ending violence, transforming conflict, protecting human and earth communities, and nurturing a more just and peaceful world. Nonviolence is based on the interconnectedness of all that exists. It has the power to transform and heal the world because this foundational unity is even deeper than the systems and structures of violence, injustice, and oppression that dominate our lives and our world. Pope Francis has consistently called the Church and the world to rediscover Jesus' nonviolence. His Holiness has provided hope to people everywhere by addressing the most serious challenges facing the world, by denouncing violence in its many forms, and by shedding light on nonviolent pathways to a more just and peaceful future. At a time when our planet is facing what Pope Francis has called a third world war being fought piecemeal, the Church can unleash the unconditional nonviolence of Jesus through formation, education, preaching, and pastoral care in parishes, dioceses, schools, universities, and ministries around the world.